Hey Haley, so I thought I would start this week's video a little bit differently. I just went for a 3 mile run and I'm coming back around near Erskine here. Uh, so this is the new Erskine sign. I hope you can see it. It's got this really bright red flashing lettering. It tells you the temperature, it tells you the time. Look at that, that's so fancy. And it has all kinds of updates about games and other things that are going on at Erskine. And I thought, with it being your alma mater, you might want to see what sort of fancy improvements they've done. And if we look over here real quick, wow, really bright sun, but that's Erskine. I bet you missed it a whole lot. So just a disclaimer, even though my iPhone might be silenced, you may or may not have hear iMessages come in on my iPad because it'll go ding when something comes in, like you just heard over there. Anyway, now that you've had that tour of Erskine, I'm here to finish the video, so I have a couple of things to tell you about. So, I heard that last time Uncle George thought that we needed to have more goth in our videos to be more edgy. So I bring you this blast from the past, which was my goth, I called it Goth John. It was my goth costume for my returning RA interview to be a head RA for a second year before my senior year of college. And the point of my interview was that you should not judge people by their appearance. So I give you Goth John. I think that being reminded of this blast from the past, which is Goth John, is probably my first good thing from the week because I had a really good time going through old photos in iPhoto looking for Goth John. I also bring you this shirt I happen to be wearing tonight. I also happen to find this photo of myself wearing this same shirt. Which is another great blast from the past because that's super awkward and old. Okay, so my other two good things from this week. Second is swimming. I went swimming 2 days this week at the Alphon Youth Center in Waterville after my second job. And I worked on my butterfly, which is a really hard stroke, but it's one that I needed to kind of like remaster for my swimming skills. And I did really well at it. And by really well, I mean I was able to finish 50 yards of it, which is not the best, but it was pretty good. So I had a really good time doing that and like reteaching myself how to do butterfly. And the third thing is that I made apple crisp this week at my second job at the main academy for all of my residents there. And it was really fun cooking apple crisp. And it's actually really easy. But don't tell people how easy it is because I was like the hero there because of how well I cooked apple crisp and how delicious it was. So that was super exciting. Ridiculous thing that happened to me this week. I don't really know if it happened to me or I like rediscovered it, but my mom was playing that song from Pocahontas. Da 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 da. You know that one? So anyway, it reminded me to look at Paint, which is a really awesome remake of like Disney Ever After. So I'm gonna link that for you because you need to check it out because Paint, a YouTuber, does these really awesome videos, and one of his best ones ever was this Disney Ever After parody, so you definitely need to check that out. So I'm gonna link that for you, and I think that was like my most ridiculous thing, was just like being reminded of that video, which is like one of my favorite YouTube videos of all time. So I guess my ridiculous thing became my ridiculous YouTube thing of the week, which is not necessarily a bad thing. And I just drank like a really big sip of my Diet Coke with lime, which is my like late night like gotta make a YouTube video remedy. But the other thing that was, so current events, the 1 to 2 things, most ridiculous, definitely the potential government shutdown. Really ridiculous, they just like get it together and pass something because I think it's ridiculous they're going back and forth and they're basically like playing chicken with who will like deal with defunding Obamacare and stuff like that. So I think that's probably the thing that was most ridiculous in the internet this week. So my second current event this week is obviously Breaking Bad. Have you ever seen Breaking Bad? I don't know if you're a Breaking Bad fan. I've been a huge Breaking Bad fan. The finale happened earlier tonight, but I actually haven't watched the finale yet because I've been working on this video. Current event, everyone's like super excited about the fact that the Breaking Bad finale is tonight. If you haven't seen it, the earlier seasons are on Netflix. Go watch it right now, catch up. And the second half of season 5 is going to be on Netflix soon. So I highly recommend that you are on Breaking Bad. So my words of wisdom for this week are going to be, you cannot burn out until you're on fire. because someone recently mentioned to me that it is not good if you are burning the candle at both ends. And my response to that always is, you can't burn out until you're on fire. So keep burning it, Haley. And I look forward to your video next week.